Hey there, this is Brenda Tsiaousis from the Unstoppable Life and Business 28-day program. Welcome back. I'm really looking forward to this short little session that we're having today because there's one question that I would like to ask you. How many times do you actually buy in to the lies that you tell yourself daily? Yes, don't look at me strangely. We all tell ourselves lies during the day. And sometimes we believe these lies about ourselves. We believe that we're not good enough. We believe that we're bad moms. We believe that we don't cook well. Whatever the story is that we tell ourselves, we often believe it. And this sometimes becomes our reality. So today's exercise is a very simple one, and it's one that I was taught to do some time ago to be able to release and let go and stand in the truth of who you really are. So let's take a look at how this exercise works. Well, first of all, what I want you to get is I want you to get an A4 sheet of paper, all right, and make it blank so that there's nothing on it. Then I want you to get two pens. Now, for this intents purposes, I've got a pen over here that's multicolored. What I want you to do is I want you to choose the red pen or the red side. Doesn't really have to be, but red is nice and bright and it stands up and you can actually see it a lot easier. Then what I want you to do is to grab hold of a pencil. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to write a list of all the lies that you tell yourself every single day, okay? Some of them you may believe and some of them, well, not quite there yet, but there's a possibility of you believing them. So how I want you to do this is I want you to write the first lie. I believe that I'm not a good mother, for example. Write that as number one. Then leave a tiny little gap below that pencil that you've written because that's the space that I need for you to leave. Then go on to number two and write the next lie that you believe yourself. I'm not a good businesswoman because I don't feel like I have anything to offer my clients, all right? Anything of value to offer my clients. Write that down and leave a little gap. Let's go on to question number three. Could be, I often feel like I'm a terrible wife because I'm always on the computer and I don't give my husband the time that I feel he deserves. Write it down, all right? Then while you're writing these down, you might see that a whole lot of these things that you constantly tell yourself start popping up. Write them down and leave a gap. Write the next one down, leave a gap. Write the next one down and leave a gap. By now you'll have completed 1 or 2 or 3 pages, depends on how many lies you tell yourself daily, and you'll have little gaps in between. Now this is where the red pen comes in. Once you've done that, you take the red pen, and below that lie, I want you to write the truth, okay? The real truth, as it really is. Now you may not believe it yet, but it is the truth about you. So I could have said, I'm not a good mother because I don't make fancy lunchboxes for my children. Now that's a belief that I might have had. The truth is, I am a good mother. I'm a perfect mother for my children. My children chose me as their mother. That's the truth, okay? Now that's the truth that I'd like you to stand on. So once you've written it down in red, you go on to the next one. So you take your red pen and you write the truth as it is for the next one. I'm not a good businesswoman because I don't believe I have anything of value to offer my clients. Well, the truth is, I'm a fantastic businesswoman. I have so much to offer my clients. My clients love to work with me and I love to work with my clients. Write that down. The third one, you go and use your red pen again, and in that little gap, you write the third truth, okay? By now, you will have a whole lot of sentences written down on your page. One will be in pencil and one will be in red. One will be in pencil and another will be in red. Once you've completed each and every single one of these in your red pen, what I want you to do next is to find yourself an eraser. And when you have that eraser, you rub out every single one of the pencil lines, the pencil sentences that you've written down. All that will be left is one page of red writing. These will be your truths. These will be the things that you look at and that you read daily for the next week to reinforce those positives, to reinforce the things that you are good at, to reinforce the truths in your life. Now, this really works, and I want you to try it out for yourself as well. It'll not only make you feel good, but it'll make you start thinking of reframing some of the things that you consistently tell yourself that are really not the truth. All right, so that'll help you to reframe it. When you reframe it and you say these over to yourself, they eventually become positive affirmations that sink in and they become a new belief and they replace that old belief. I hope that makes sense. Please pop me an email. I'd love to hear where you are on this journey as well, how you're going in the Unstoppable Mindset program, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. For now as well, please download the next part of your Hot Sizzling Confidence program.